Well, hey, it's your mental performance coach, EPOPs. I was having a really interesting conversation earlier today with a student who grapples with anxiousness and not quite panic attacks, but really struggles with just kind of staying in the moment. And we talked about present moment focus, and we talked about how do I stay where my feet are, and all of those really important things. And my student said to me the most useful part of our conversation for them, because they're at the start of this journey, is the fact that I can control parts of my physiology, how I feel within my body, by breathing. Did you know that when you're feeling short of breath, it's almost never due to lack of oxygen? That's not our problem. When you're feeling short of breath, it's a buildup of carbon dioxide. That gulp reaction, that's because you're trying to get rid of carbon dioxide. You use a big gulp of oxygen in and you breathe out, and it's getting rid of or blowing off our carbon dioxide. Our lungs need a huge amount of space so that we can breathe. We should be stacked rib cage over top of hips. The way as riders we learn ear, shoulder, elbow, hip, heel, right? So we should be in alignment and standing up nice and tall and giving our rib cage room to spread, those intercostal muscles between your ribs area to expand, so that I can maximize my surface area of my lungs. And what happens when we're getting stressed out? We curl and we turtle and we, right? So I'm decreasing the space, the volume that I have to be able to maximize gas exchange, to be able to get in the oxygen I need, and more importantly, get rid of the carbon dioxide, because carbon dioxide goes up and your brain goes, something's wrong, right? And nobody wants to go down that road. So when you're feeling stressed and tension and anxiety, that's why we so often talk about breath work and why breathing matters so much. It's your opportunity to control your physiology, how you're feeling. Controlling your breath intentionally, on purpose, having awareness, building the focus into how do I feel? How do I stand? How do I sit? What's my posture? How do I maximize gas exchange? Breathing through our nose, so much more useful. Not breathing through your mouth. Breathe through your nose. And then that spectacular physiological sigh. Minimum of 2, maybe 3 quick breaths. Think about blowing up a balloon, right? You can't get a balloon to inflate. You blow, and then you go, and that balloon explodes. You want to do the same thing with your physiological sigh. You want to open up all those little balloons at the end of your lungs, those alveoli. 2 or 3 rapid, really quick, one after the other breaths in, maybe 3, and then breathing out. You want to get rid of carbon dioxide. It's that long, slow exhale. Long, slow exhales, 2 things to think about. Breathing out, taking a long time, getting rid of a lot of that carbon dioxide. That's making my brain get freaked out because I got too much carbon dioxide. The other great thing about that long, slow exhale is you're giving your body time to recuperate. And we know if we watch the chemicals in our brain and body, when we exhale and we basically downregulate, we manage to slow our heart rate, to calm ourselves down. 2 things now with a breath. Think about a little kid crying, right? They've been crying and they physiological sigh. You do it when you're sleeping. We all do it. It's a way to maximize gas exchange, to get rid of, breathe off carbon dioxide and maximize our inhale. Ideally, much more efficient if you can do it with your nose. We have become mouth breathers and it's not effective. And I'm going to talk to you about why mouth breathing isn't so effective. But for now, a tool to help manage anxiety, because anxiety and stress, they're words we use all of the time because we don't have the vocabulary. But if I say anxiety and stress, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, in order to take control of how you feel, step 1, get better about breathing. This is your mental performance coach, EPOPs, wishing you an awesome ride ahead.